What it is, what it do, cyber world. It's your girl, the one and only Ash Said It. This is the Ash Said It show. I am your host, Ash Brown, and I appreciate all of the love, all of the support, over 1,700 episodes and 500,000 streams worldwide. None of this is possible without you guys, so I thank you so very, very much. And yes, it's becoming that time of the year. Yes, people are gathering, families are around, and we need some good drink recipes, all right? So I've got one of my favorite authors. She's a lifestyle specialist. She is a wife and a mommy. And, she's a best-selling USA Today and Wall Street Journal bestseller, over 200,000 copies sold. The overly talented Ashley Craft. Hey, Ashley.
What an introduction. Oh, my goodness, I'm blushing over here.
Because you're a rock star, that's why.
Oh, my gosh.
Ashley, thank you so much for joining us again. It was a little over a year last time. This time you were on the show and we were talking about the Unofficial Disney Parks Cookbook, and it has just seen so much just immense success. So congrats to you and the whole team. That's awesome.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been overwhelming. I was just telling Ash the other day that she was one of my very first podcasts that I ever did. So, you really started me out and got me going, and I can't believe that was a year ago. That just seems like a whole different lifetime ago.
I know. Absolutely insane. So now we're here to talk about your follow-up cookbook. All right, the Unofficial Disney Parks Drink Recipe Book. Wowzers. So I want to get into the idea for this book. Where did it come from?
So, the one thing that I really love about the first book, the Unofficial Disney Parks Cookbook, is that it's so dang accessible. I really tried to make the recipes super easy so that any home cook could make them.
Right.
But take that down 15 notches and you've got the drinks book. Every single one of these recipes are obviously as easy as you could possibly get. You can make a drink in a minute. You don't need any skills. You don't need any equipment most of the time. If you have a blender, you're pretty much good to go.
Yeah.
So it's so accessible. And I love the idea with this because you can have Disney fun in your house immediately. You don't have to have anything special. It's a party right away in a glass. So I just love that.
Amazing. So I know there were so many ideas, and I know that there were going from all the Disney parks and all the different locations and things of that nature, there were just hundreds, if not thousands, of different ideas for you to come up with and to really pull inspiration from. So how did you narrow down the list or the recipes that you chose for the book?
Yeah, you're right. There are so many amazing recipes. I really tried to balance it out between the different types of drink. So this book, unlike the first book is broken down by park, and this book is broken down by type of drink. So there are 6 chapters, and the first one is lemonades and fruity drinks. The second is slushies. The third is coffee, tea, hot chocolate, and cider. The fourth is mocktails. The fifth is cocktails. And the sixth is dessert drinks, like milkshakes. Yeah. So I tried to balance it out as much as I could between those 6 chapters to give everybody a little taste of something. And from there, it was kind of what is the most popular recipes in this category across the Disney parks? And it wasn't that hard to find.
Yes, and I just love the fact that it's so inclusive because, you've got the stuff for the kiddies and, the cutesy stuff, but also you got some adult beverage inspiration there. So I love that.
Right, yes.
Definitely love that. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the Disney Mixologist Essentials. What are those?
So that's going to be the first at the start of the book. Basically, what's different from the second book is that there are, like I said, you don't really need any special ingredients or special skills to be able to do it. But there are some homemade syrups here that you can make, or little ingredients that are not hard, but that'll start you out on the right foot. So that's kind of what we have at the beginning of the book, is these Disney's mixologist essentials. And if you just pick like what recipes you want, you can come to the front of the book and it will give you easy instructions on how to make them.
How long did this book take for you to complete, Ashley? Because, I mean, you've got a full-on, you're on all these bestseller lists, your wife, your mommy, you're traveling, COVID's still happening. How long did it take for you to complete this?
I'm trying to even think like when I even started it, because I remember I was done writing it in January, so it feels like forever ago. Because it's so, like, after my part is done, then the publisher takes over and they have so much to do, because they send it out for the design, they send it out for the photography. So like my part's been done with it for a super long time. Wow. I mean, I probably wrote it in, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 months, something like that. So I took a little longer than the first book, but it was really fun to write.
So to talk a little bit about the first book, where were you when you started to hear all these sales coming in and you're on all these specialty best-selling lists? What went through your mind?
Oh, man. It's so surreal. Like, it's so surreal. I don't even know what was going through my mind. I remember, like, the day that I found out about the Wall Street Journal list. Like, the Wall Street Journal list is really hard to get on.
Yeah, it is.
So that was incredible. I actually got a copy of the Wall Street Journal from the gas station, and I took it to Hobby Lobby and got it framed, like custom framed, because it meant so much to me. And it's sitting on my office wall behind me right now. It was just like, that's one of those red letter days type of thing.
It is. That's amazing. No, you worked your butt off. And I mean, I don't know too many people that don't love Disney. I've grown up with Disney. I've had all the movies, like Disney has influenced like our whole culture and us as a whole. And to be an adult and to still love Disney and to take little aspects and little tidbits into our life is just amazing. And you've done it in like the most fun way that I could even put into words. So kudos to you on that one. On the celebration of Disney.
Thank you. I'm absolutely living my Disney dream. So it's been a magical year for sure.
Absolutely. Now, I heard a little something in the news. Did you hear about the animatronics possibly being tested out at the Disney parks?
Yes. Which one specifically?
I want to say the one at Disney World. There were some that they were talking about, I think, at Disney World. I'm not sure. I find that fascinating.
Yes, they are always on the cutting edge. I have seen some crazy stuff that's coming out. They've been testing a life-size baby Groot that can actually walk around with no help or anything. And that's just amazing, like that robotics have gone that far.
That's definitely something else. So who knows what Disney will come up with next. So Ashley, where can people go to get the book? I know that it's on pre-sale right now, and it should be available early October, correct?
Yeah, that's right. So it's available for pre-order pretty much anywhere that you buy books. So if you want to check out Amazon, SimonandSchuster.com, you can search my name if you want. At Barnes & Noble, your local bookstore, anybody should have it available. I know that Target just placed a big order for it, so you should be able to get it from Target as well. Okay. So, pre-order it now. The first book did sell out on its first day, so if you want to secure your copy, make sure that you pre-order it, because heaven forbid it sells out again, but it's always a possibility, especially with these crazy publication delays and stuff like that. So we're hoping we can get as many copies as people need, but it's possible that it will sell out. So if you pre-order, you'll reserve your copy for sure.
Absolutely. I'm sure it will sell out. You're being modest. You guys go and put the pre-orders in. Put the pre-orders in from now because they're going to be hitting me up too, Ashley. We're like, "Hey, can you contact Ashley? Can you see if she has any?" No, she doesn't have any books.
I know. I don't have any right now, so I wish I could send them to everybody, but I don't have any.
Yes, and this is a perfect time to be getting those holiday gifts, pre-ordering that stuff and have it set up because by November, Christmas, they're going to be gone. They're absolutely going to be gone.
Totally. And these books are going to be gorgeous together. If you got somebody the first book for Christmas last year, get them the second book this year. They're going to love it. And if you haven't gotten it yet for your friends or your family, get both of them. Yes. They're both inexpensive. Mm-hmm. They'll look great together. They have the same design. They were made by the same design team. So they just look perfect next to each other on the shelves. It is the perfect holiday gift. I think so.
It is. Absolutely. Last season, I was telling you earlier, me and my nieces, we were just making all kinds of stuff, making a big mess, I'll say. Kids love to make a mess. But we made some really tasty confections. So I'm looking forward to getting this one and also making some more memories in the future. Loving that. But
awesome.
Ashley, let everyone know how they can follow you across social media as well.
Yeah, please. I'm most active on my Instagram, so you can find me at ashley.crafted, CRAFTED. I post some stuff there. I'm actually going to be at Disneyland shortly, and so you'll be able to see my adventures there. So yeah, always check me out and see what kind of adventures I'm on.
Sounds like a fun deal. Ashley, much more success. Cannot wait to see what 2022 holds for you. I know it's going to be some even more amazing works. We love it.
Thank you so much, Ash. Thanks for having me on your show.
Not a problem. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Keeping in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do. You look them square in the face, you tell them, don't believe me. Just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for, the history books. Social media is nice, but real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.